The political storm surrounding the NEET controversy intensified today as former Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan made his first public remarks after resigning from the cabinet. Speaking in Parliament, Pradhan described himself as a street fighter and not an easy room activist, making it clear that he intends to continue defending his record despite stepping down from one of the government's most important ministries. Pradhan resigned on Saturday following weeks of nationwide protest over alleged irregularities in the NEET examination. Student demonstrations led largely by the Cockroach Janata Party put increasing pressure on the government, ultimately leading to his resignation. And in his resignation letter, Pradhan thanked PM Narendra Modi for the opportunity to serve as Education Minister and said that he remained committed to improving India's education system and protecting the interest of students. His first appearance in Parliament after the resignation attracted significant attention, as BJP and NTA MPs welcomed him with applause, slogans of Dharmendra Pradhan Zindabad and presented him with a traditional cap and stole. And at the same time, opposition MPs protested, raising slogans over the NEET controversy and criticizing the government's handling of the examination crisis. And one of the key moments of the day came when Pradhan met senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh in the corridors of Parliament, and during their conversation, the two reflected on their political careers and earlier associations. And when Ramesh casually remarked, "It happens," while referring to Pradhan's resignation, the former minister responded, "Nothing happens. I am a street fighter, not an AC room activist." The remark quickly became the highlight of the day's political discussion, and defending his tenure, Pradhan said that the government acted immediately after allegations of a paper leak surfaced. And according to him, the investigation was promptly handed over to the CBI and the re-examination process was conducted successfully. He stressed that he had never tried to avoid responsibility and remained determined to ensure that deserving students did not become victims of what he described as the exam mafia. Pradhan also explained the reason behind his resignation. He said that the decision was taken to prevent the growing protest from being exploited by anti-national elements, in order to maintain national unity and to ensure that students could return their focus to studies instead of remaining caught in prolonged uncertainty and legal disputes. He said that stepping down was in the larger national interest, and meanwhile the government has already begun implementing major reforms following the NEET controversy. Union Minister Prahlad Joshi has taken charge as the interim education minister. And in addition, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced a high-powered task force headed by Infosys co-founder Nandan to recommend long-term reforms that is aimed at making India's examination system more transparent, secure and resistant to paper leaks. The centre has also introduced the Public Examinations Prevention of Unfair Means Amendment Bill 2026 in Parliament. And the proposed legislation seeks to strengthen the existing anti-paper leak law by increasing punishment for all those involved in organized examination fraud. And if passed, offenders could face up to 10 years in prison and fines of up to ₹50 lakh. And the bill also proposes that investigations into the paper leak cases be completed within 2 months to ensure faster action and greater accountability. The opposition, however, has continued to attack the government over the issue. Congress leaders questioned the BJP's decision to celebrate Pradhan's arrival in Parliament and argued that the proposed legislation alone would not address deeper structural problems in the examination system. They also demanded accountability over the police action against students during the recent CJP-led protest. And with the ministerial resignation, sweeping education reforms, a tougher anti-paper leak law and an expert committee now in place, the NEET controversy has become one of the biggest political issues of the year. While the government insists it has acted decisively, the coming months will determine whether all these reforms are enough to restore students' trust in India's examination system. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.